the European Court of Human Rights. This is where the Catalan Parliament speaker is taking the case of Puigdemont's bid for president. Hello, and welcome to Catalan News. The Catalan Parliament President, Torrent, will request precautionary measures from the European Court of Human Rights to enable Puigdemont to be sworn in as Catalan leader again in the chamber. But the candidacy of the deposed president is skeptical about this move. Puigdemont's bid is still under discussion, as the investigation for the October 1st referendum is still ongoing. Here at Catalan News, we'll get you the latest on that, and we'll also tell you about a tradition held today throughout the country related to Carnival, which is coming to an end. The Catalan Parliament Speaker, Torrent, pledged to defend the rights of all MPs when he took office, especially the ones in prison and in Brussels. Today, he made a move towards this aim. The Spanish government is challenging Puigdemont's bid for president, and the Spanish Constitutional Court will have a final say on the issue in the coming days. But as it looks unlikely that the deposed president be allowed to be reinstated, Torrent took the case beyond Spain's borders.
The European Court of Human Rights will also become involved in the debate over Carles Puigdemont's bid for president. The Catalan Parliament Speaker, Torrent, is to request the court pass precautionary measures enabling Puigdemont to be sworn in again. According to parliamentary sources, his aim is to protect the rights of the Junts per Catalunya leader. Torrent is going ahead with the initiative on a personal basis rather than on the Chamber's behalf. Yet he will suggest that all the MPs in the Chamber who wish to do so can join his request, thereby making the initiative collective. Yet Puigdemont's candidacy was not so keen on Torrent's move to defend its leader.
Que és una decisió que no calia fer-la de manera unilateral perquè xoca frontalment segurament amb estratègies de defensa, amb estratègies de legítima defensa.
Junts per Catalunya is insisting on amending the Catalan presidency law to enable Puigdemont to be sworn in at a distance. But ally Esquerra is sceptical of this alternative, and Torrent, who is a member of the party, rejected discussing the matter in today's Bureau meeting. Both parties continue to make their discrepancies public, while still holding talks on how to work out the problem of Catalunya's presidency. Meanwhile, the unionist forces have unanimously rejected Torrent's move.
Que el senyor Torrent és el defensor, l'advocat defensor del senyor Puigdemont, perquè no entenem què ha de fer el president del Parlament de Catalunya per un candidat que es pot defensar ell sol.
Coinciding with Torrent's decision, the European Court of Human Rights condemned Spain today for its inhumane and humiliating treatment of two ETA members when they were arrested a few years ago. Madrid will have to pay them €50,000 compensation. With Torrent's initiative, the same court is likely to soon face another case involving Spain.
In parallel with the controversy over Puigdemont's presidential candidacy, the investigation for the events leading up to the October 1st referendum is moving forward. A judge in Barcelona is investigating 4 businessmen, and today they were summoned to appear in court regarding the printing and distribution of publicity ahead of the votes. A manager for the Marc Martí firm is one of the individuals who will testify in this case. Also today, a former official of the Catalan government and a former senator for the pro-independence Esquerra party additionally testified before a judge, also regarding the independence referendum preparations. Technology is constantly evolving, affecting not only our daily lives, but also the world of industry. And now we find ourselves living in the age of Industry 4.0, the so-called Fourth Industrial Revolution. And an upcoming event in Barcelona aims to put the city on the map of this futuristic tech realm. Advanced Factories will feature the largest congress in Europe on Industry 4.0, one of the latest trends in manufacturing technologies. A true sign of the times, this includes cloud computing, cognitive computing, and the Internet of Things. The event promises to be a tech head's dream. Other major themes on the agenda include new production processes such as 3D printing, robotics, artificial intelligence, and blockchain used in the trading of cryptocurrencies. The event kicks off on March 13th and runs until March 15th. In its second year, organizers believe it will be the biggest yet, with 11,000 people expected to attend. Also in business news, the ongoing political conflict between Catalonia and Spain has prompted one of Europe's major no-frills airlines to change its prices. Ryanair dropped its prices by 30% over the last few months in response to the impact of the political crisis. This is what the airline's chief executive officer, Michael O'Leary, said today. This comes on the same day that the American bank Goldman Sachs said that the unresolved dispute between the Catalan and Spanish governments is a risk to the recovery of the economy in Spain as a whole. It can be tough being a student, going through years of education only to be dropped in the deep end as soon as it's over, and having to fend for oneself in the so-called real world. And when the financial crisis started, this got harder. Many students coming out of vocational training struggled to find a job, but according to a study by the Catalan Chambers of Commerce, 2017 saw a change in the right direction. For the first time since the start of the economic crisis, the amount of students who find work in the first 9 months after vocational training is higher than those who continue studying. The figure now stands at a similar level to before the financial crisis, which hit many industries hard and saw an increase in unemployment in the country. Back in 2008, nearly half of those who studied a trade found work. Last year, the figure was set at around 40%. This is thanks in part to the collaboration of over 2,000 companies with vocational programs, where many students who undertake practical training come out with a job offer at the end. Historically, Carnival is a celebration of excess, a week of revelry in preparation for over a month of Lent's willing deprivation. However, this leaves out the less fortunate, those who may not have had much to indulge in or to abstain from. And that's where the traditional rancho communal meal comes in.
Many Catalan towns still nurture a strong connection to their local community, and this is especially evident during the traditional communal meals served the day before Ash Wednesday. While the Festas del Rancho are typically done in the western inland of Catalonia, most notably in Junts, they're also carried out as far east as the town of Vidreres near Girona. People show up en masse, both visitors and locals, newcomers and veteran ranchers, those who prepare the food.
Perquè m'ha agradat sempre. És que també he sigut ranxera jo. Havia sigut ranxera, de molts anys,
I és el primer any que venim perquè ens ho han dit que ho feien molt bé i el sol fet de veure aquestes paroles tan maques dona gust de veure-ho i suposo que seran bones.
On the Shrove Tuesday, Festas del Rancho, this peasant dish of the same name, is cooked and served in huge quantities. In Punts, it all starts when a collection is made throughout the town to gather the ingredients for the stew-like meal. Then, early on Tuesday morning, scores of pots are put on to boil in the town square in an impressive display. By midday, lunch is served. This traditional Catalan stew, a version of escudella, is made with chicken, potatoes, beans and vegetables, among other ingredients. Even though the cookout was based on donations, as many as 12,000 rations were served. In the eastern Catalan town of Vidreres, the dish was also made with rice, pork, tomatoes and onion. It may not be the most glamorous carnival event, but it's the most important of the town. This is when everyone gets together to share a hot meal, a tradition that dates back hundreds of years, to which everyone is invited. All you need is a bowl and a spoon.
With the events that signal Carnival's end and more to come tomorrow, we're already seeing announcements coinciding with the next big date, Easter. And for the Semana Santa, music lovers will be happy to hear that the western town of Cervera will become the capital of Catalan classical music. The Festival de Pasqua de Cervera is the only festival dedicated exclusively to the genre, and its 8th edition will run from March 22nd to April 1st, featuring renowned Catalan conductor Antoni Rosmarbà. We leave you with some videos with a preview of some of the acts that will perform, including the Barcelona Gospel Messengers Choir and Catalan composer Albert Guinobert. Enjoy, and we'll be back tomorrow.